Hi everyone, Piet Calamijn here. I hope you're having an awesome day. So in today's video, I would like to show you how you can create a component library in Altium Designer starting from an existing project. Why would you need to do this? Well, from time to time, maybe you get a reference project, a reference design, and you want to have access to the libraries, but they are not included in that project. If you want to do something on your side in your own project, you will need to create a component library for that. I'm going to show it in a minute. Let's dive into it. So here we are. This is your existing project. Maybe this is a reference project that you got from somewhere or somebody sent you these source files, and this is what we are going to work with. Now for starters, the easiest way is to go as follows. So we have a couple of schematics in here. We are not really interested in the schematics, but especially in the schematic symbols, and then also the PCB footprints that are linked to that. Now how can we quickly and easily make a component library? That is by going to Design. And then for the schematics, I typically like to work with a separate schematic and PCB library. So I would click Make Schematic Library. It will take some time. Altium Designer will ask you a couple of things that you would like to copy. You can just proceed as you wish. And then it will have created a new schematic library for you. So it's called the TC Smart Traffic Light V2 Schematic Lib. That is just the project name. So we can save that in here. What you will see in the projects pane, so that's our existing project. In libraries, we already had a couple of libraries in there, so it's a bit chaotic. The nice thing is that now everything is now combined in this one schematic lib. So that's for starters, we do that. The second thing is you go to your PCB layout view and you do exactly the same thing, but now for a PCB library. So you go to Design, Make PCB Library. Again, Altium Designer will make a specific PCB lib for this, including all the footprints that are present in your existing project. So it's going through that. It will create, again, PCB lib. It's called TC Smart Traffic Light V2 PCB lib. In the PCB library, what you will see, for instance, if we would try and find one of these, maybe the SARA module, you see you have the PCB footprint over here. And then in the schematic lib would be the same thing. If you go to schematic library, it will be somewhere over here. We have the SARA schematic symbol as well. Now this is nice. We have these two libs, just save them. What you will see in that reference project, there is now within the libraries subsection, there is a PCB lib and a schematic lib. Next thing to do, so let's make a new project. I've already done that. I called it extracted lib, and we'll make a new schematic in here. What I'm going to do is also add these two libs in here. So I'm just going to select these libs in here that were in the initial project, in the reference project. And we open them, and what you will see is there will now be a folder called Libraries. There's a PCB library and a schematic library that is now coupled to your project, and you can save it. Now that you have this, you can start adding extra stuff. So let's close all the other documents. You should go to the Components tab. You already have the schematic lib in there because it's added to the project. So again, if we look for that SARA module, it is over here. You can just place it like this. So this comes all the way from that initial reference project that we have. If you would look in the properties where it is linked or to what kind of PCB library it is linked, you will see, well, the source is here, the schematic lib. If you click Show, then you see that the footprint is missing. So what you will need to do in here is to alter that source. That source was to the initial one, and then you'll see that you have that footprint even with the 3D view in there. So it's important to check this link that it is there. The footprint should now be added. And if you then make a PCB, and you import the changes, you will see that we also have that PCB footprint in there. Design, import changes, we validate it, we execute them, and what you'll see is, lo and behold, you have that exact footprint that you wish, also including, let's reset these error markers, also including the 3D body. So that's a very quick way to extract libraries from an existing project. So I hope this video was interesting for you and you know now how to create a component library starting from a reference project. Of course, as always, if you have any questions, feel free to put them in the comments below and I'll be happy to help. Also, if you'd like to delve a bit more in detail, feel free to join my free community. It is at community.centineo.com. I'll put a link in the description below. It's free to join. If you have any questions concerning PCB design, layout, high speed, what have you, you can drop them in there and we'll be happy to help. Now, as always, if you like the video, feel free to give it a thumbs up. If you like this channel, of course, feel free to subscribe, and I'm happy to see you in one of the other videos. Have a very nice day. Bye bye.